I did then what I knew how to do. Now that I know better, I do better. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Maya Angelou. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. When I am writing, I am trying to find out who I am, who we are, what we're capable of, how we feel, how we lose and stand up, and go on from darkness into darkness. I'm trying for that. But I'm also trying for the language. I'm trying to see how it can really sound. I really love language. I love it for what it does for us. How it allows us to explain the pain and the glory, the nuances and delicacies of our existence. And then it allows us to laugh, allows us to show wit. Real wit is shown in language. We need language. Never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option. Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats, so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. You can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. When I look back, I am so impressed again with the life-giving power of literature. If I were a young person today, trying to gain a sense of myself in the world, I would do that again by reading, just as I did when I was young. Surviving is important. Thriving is elegant. Be present in all things and thankful for all things. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. I believe that the most important single thing, beyond discipline and creativity, is daring to dare. I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. No matter what happens, or how bad it seems today, life does go on, and it will be better tomorrow. Life is pure adventure, and the sooner we realize that, the quicker we will be able to treat life as art. All great achievements require time. Nothing will work unless you do. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw some things back. Anything that works against you can also work for you once you understand the principle of reverse. Living well is an art that can be developed, a love of life and ability to take great pleasure from small offerings and assurance that the world owes you nothing and that every gift is exactly that, a gift. Success is loving life and daring to live it. I've learned that I still have a lot to learn. Love life. Engage in it. Give it all you've got. Love it with a passion because life truly does give back, many times over, what you put into it. When you do nothing you feel overwhelmed and powerless. But when you get involved you feel the sense of hope and accomplishment that comes from knowing you are working to make things better. Perhaps travel cannot prevent bigotry, but by demonstrating that all peoples cry, laugh, eat, worry, and die, it can introduce the idea that if we try and understand each other, we may even become friends. You are the sum total of everything you've seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. It's all right there. Life loves the liver of it. I have found that among its other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver. In all my work what I try to say is that as human beings we are more alike than we are unalike. Faith is the evidence of the unseen. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. If you're for the right thing, you do it without thinking. Poetry puts starch in your backbone so you can stand, so you can compose your life. Live as though life was created for you. As soon as healing takes place, go out and heal somebody else. The idea is to write it so that people hear it and it slides through the brain and goes straight to the heart. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Women should be tough, tender, laugh as much as possible, and live long lives. There is a very fine line between loving life and being greedy for it. We all should know that diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value no matter what their color. The quality of strength lined with tenderness is an unbeatable combination, as are intelligence and necessity when unblunted by formal education. She comprehended the perversity of life, that in the struggle lies the joy. How important it is for us to recognize and celebrate our heroes and sheroes. At 15, life had taught me undeniably that surrender, in its place, was as honorable as resistance, especially if one had no choice. I would like to be known as an intelligent woman, a courageous woman, a loving woman, a woman who teaches by being. It is this belief in a power larger than myself and other than myself which allows me to venture into the unknown and even the unknowable. We are all human, therefore, nothing human can be alien to us. What I try to do is write. I may write for 2 weeks. The cat sat on the mat, that is that, not a rat. And it might be just the most boring and awful stuff. But I try. When I'm writing, I write. And then it's as if the muse is convinced that I'm serious and says, okay, I'll come. Just like moons and suns, with certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Making a decision to write was a lot like deciding to jump into a frozen lake. You only are free when you realize you belong no place, you belong every place, no place at all. Love is that condition in the human spirit so profound that it allows me to survive, and better than that, to thrive with passion, compassion, and style. That's what you want to do? Then nothing beats a trial but a failure. Give it everything you've got. I've told you many times, can't do is like don't care. Neither of them have a home.